Hi, it's Brooke, and today I'm doing a spring tag with Alex from Sugar and Alex's Journey. We decided to collab on this and we each picked out 5 questions we wanted to ask. And so I'll link her channel below. She does reviews and cooking videos and day in the life, has her fun little dog Sugar that she shows, and she's just a super cutie. So please go check out her channel and see what her answers are. And then I will also be tagging Leslie from Midlife and Nailing It. So hopefully Leslie will put out a spring tag video and answer these fun questions for you. And her channel's linked below. And then I'm also going to tag Sandy from Grandma Sandy's channel. Midlife and Nailing It does cooking, grocery hauls. She talks about her planning, her daily planner, and just stuff, you know, everyday life stuff. And then Grandma Sandy does a lot of DIY challenges, some cooking, baking, crafting, decor, and she's just super fun. So go check out Midlife and Nailing It and Grandma Sandy. I'll have both of their channels linked below. And I hope you ladies do this spring tag, because tag, you're it. I've been enjoying watching your channel, so I hope you'll participate in our spring tag. Let's get on with the questions. So question number 1 is, what is your go-to outfit for spring? Well, my go-to outfit for life is pretty much bottoms and a t-shirt or some sort of top. I don't have a lot of different like dresses or this or that, you know, occasionally, but my go-to outfit is jeans and a t-shirt or leggings and a shirt. So, but my go-to for spring that I just love to wear are my 2 spring jackets. So I have a jean jacket. I just got a new one because my other one was too small. So this is just a lighter wash jean jacket, and I did buy a large tall in it from Old Navy, so it would be a little oversized, and so if I wore like a long sleeve or something under it, I could get it buttoned. So it's not a fitted one. I had a fitted one and I couldn't move my shoulders anymore, so I decided to do a little bit of like an oversized look, and I went with a little lighter wash this time. And the Old Navy jean jackets, that's what I've had for the last few years, and I just really like them, and you can get them for a reasonable price. And then my other jacket for spring is my olive green like utility jacket. This is also from Old Navy, and they usually have a variety of colors. Like they had this really nice pink one last year, but I just decided to go with the standard green. I got this in a medium tall, yep. So this is a little looser, you know, and it zips up and everything like that. That's my main thing. I like things to zip up, and you know, so I can move my shoulders. So that's where I got these. Those are my go-to for spring, my jean jacket and my utility jacket. So second question, which activity do you enjoy doing in the spring? I love going for walks. I mean, you can do that any time of year, but maybe not here when you got 3 feet of snow everywhere. But I always remember when the boys were little, I'm up in the stroller and we go for walks all around the neighborhood wherever we lived, I'd head to Target if it was raining, and we'd walk around there with the stroller. When Lincoln was born, we did get a double stroller because they were so close in age, and we would just go all over with our little double stroller. Do you spring clean? What kind of things do you during that time? So if you haven't watched, I do have a spring or a deep cleaning of my kitchen. I can link that up in the eye and down below. And then other things I like to do during spring cleaning, I like to clean all my windows and do like the window sills, get all that dirt that's like collected over the winter in there, and then like do the blinds, and then whatever else I feel like cleaning, maybe the washer or this or that. I don't have like a regular spring cleaning schedule. I just clean when I feel it needs to be cleaned. Number 4, the ancient Greeks celebrated Mother's Day in spring. What do you celebrate in spring? Well, we celebrate Easter in April or March or whatever it happens to land. We always do an egg hunt every year for the boys in the house. We just do it in the house with plastic eggs, and then usually we have ham for dinner, do the lunch meal, the noon meal, whatever you want to call that. And then we dye eggs, and then we make deviled eggs with some of those. And so this year, I think it's just going to be our little family, and I don't know if we're going to cook a big ham. Maybe we'll do pork chops. Kind of similar, right? But we'll still have an egg hunt for the boys. They just love doing that and everything like that. And then we also celebrate Mother's Day, and usually for Mother's Day I always go visit my mom and grandma. up where they live. But this year, who knows? But we've had a lot of fun. We usually go up there and we'll go to like a park or mini golfing or go-karts or something fun like that, and usually eat some Pizza Ranch or Wendy's, or, you know, so none of us have to cook. So we always just have fun with things like that. So number 5, what is your favorite spring color? Well, as you guys know, if you watch my winter tag, I don't have favorites, or I have a favorite of the moment, or I have a favorite of the mood. But in spring, I do like pastels. I'm getting more into like the lighter colors. Like my Easter decor is pretty much all pastels this year, and, you know, pale pink I've really enjoyed lately, blush, or whatever you want to call it, right? So pastels are my kind of go-to spring colors, and then I like the more deeper stuff for summer. Number 6, what is spring like where you live? I live in the Midwest, so it can be rainy, snowy, it's wet, it's cool, it's warm, it's cold. You can experience all seasons in one day. Like yesterday, it was raining, and it was freezing raining, and then it was snowing, and then the sun peeked out and it all melted off, and then it started snowing again. So, and then today is supposed to be in the 40s. So you get a little bit of everything in this spring, but mainly it's kind of wet. In like March, you know, in April, and then May and June it starts to like warm up more and the sun comes out more. But usually like end of March through April, it's pretty wet. Number 7, what is your favorite thing about spring? My favorite thing about spring is that the snow melts, because that's nice to have that gone for a while, and hopefully it dries out this year and doesn't leave everything all wet, right? And then Easter. We have so much fun with Easter. My mom always did an egg hunt for me and my brother and sister, and so I've kept that tradition going with the boys, and it's just, I love Easter. I love finding my basket and things, you know, dyeing eggs, making all sorts of fun eggs, and we've had some fun ones over the years. When I was little, my mom made these old people out of like clay and put decorations on it for my grandpa and grandma, and she's made them a camper with eggs. She used to go all out sometimes. You know, the boys and I usually do like stickers, and we made bunnies one year. We don't get too crazy. So number 8, what's your favorite flower? So roses are my favorite flower if I'm gonna get them real. If like my husband's gonna buy me, you know, a very special bouquet of flowers, he will get me roses. Roses were my wedding flower. I just had a bouquet of roses for my bridal bouquet. And no baby's breath though. He's learned that. I don't like baby's breath. I don't like the smell. I'm not a big fan of the look. If you guys like it, but it's just something about it. I just like my simple roses with nothing else in them pretty much. And any color, not picky on the color. But I don't really decorate with roses. Fake roses aren't I just never really like them or how they look. But right now I'm just loving to decorate with tulips. I ordered some for summer and spring here, so watch out for those videos. And I'm so excited to use my new tulips and things. And I have a pot with red ones in it, and I just love tulips. So roses are my favorite real flower, and tulips are my current favorite decorating flower. Number 9, what are you least excited about for spring? Mud. I'm least excited about the mud that is everywhere, because from stuff melting, and then from like the sand and salt on the roads, from the ice, there's dirt everywhere. So I don't like that about spring, that it's just really dirty right now until it like all melts and it's done snowing and it gets all cleaned up. So it kind of looks, you know, crummy for a while, and that's my least favorite part. Number 10, what is your greatest spring memory? Well, I have 2 greatest spring memories. Got married at the end of May, and it'll be 17 years this May that we've been married. So of course, every spring I get to celebrate my anniversary, and my husband and I usually do, you know, something by ourselves, a little fun, just for the 2 of us. No major trips, you know, just usually like a night out or whatever. We usually make it a little special for us, because that was a big day for us when we got married, and so it's always exciting. And then my second spring memory is when we first bought our house. We've lived here for almost 12 years. It'll be 12 years in April. And when we closed on our house in April 11th, 2008, the day before, it snowed and snowed and snowed some more. And so our poor realtor lived out in the country, so she couldn't get into when we were signing our papers. Luckily, our banker did, and he was just great. So we got the title signed, got the house, got the keys, came over to the house, and there was like a 3-foot drift in front of our door. And we lived in apartments until we bought this house, and so no shovel. Luckily, our neighbors, who are still our neighbors, came over and saw us struggling and gave us some shovels and were just super nice, introduced themselves. So we did get cleared out enough to like get into the house, and we weren't gonna move in for a week. We had a few rooms we needed to paint and clean, so it wasn't like we were gonna be moving that weekend, so thank goodness for that. Otherwise, that would have been a mess. Luckily, we had another week or so in our apartment, so then we could get all the snow out of there, and then that's when we could bring in the stuff, because we knew we wanted to paint a few rooms, because there was a pink room and a burgundy bathroom and a green room, so we knew we wanted to do a little bit of painting. So that worked out nice, but it's just a funny memory. Whenever it snows in April, I'm like, you remember when we were moving into our house? So I can put a picture of that up so you can just kind of see all the snow that was around the house and in the driveway and everything. I can put in a picture of our wedding day too, of what we looked like way back when on our wedding day. So that's the 10 questions. Thanks for coming along with me on this little spring tag of 10 questions. Make sure you check out Alex's channel and her answers. And then I hope Leslie and Sandy, I hope you guys do a spring tag video. I'm looking forward to your answers. Hit that like button. Tell me in the comments what's your favorite spring things are to do, what your greatest memory is. Make your own video. Just because I tag 2 people doesn't mean you can't do it. So if you are a creator, make your own spring tag video and make sure you let me know about it. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one.